West Indies are 227 for 3, and England will have to bat again as the follow-on total has been passed. 123 for 3. Athanaze on 70, Kavim Arjan 64. Both batsmen are not out. West Indies have batted the entire post-lunch session without losing a wicket, and it's happy time again in paradise. Well done to these two batsmen as they pushed on towards their century, and we look forward to them batting out the rest of the day. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the show as we look to support the West Indies team as they pushed on towards surpassing England mammoth total of 416. So, Athanaze, what I'm seeing here, that was the first dismissal. That was Mackenzie's dismissal. Okay, that was Mackenzie's dismissal. I just saw the replay of Mackenzie's dismissal, and for a moment, I was asking what was happening, but they are changing the ball again, and that's what really happening as West Indies are 223 for 3, and it's happy time in paradise. Mackenzie fell at 84, so 16 and 23 is 39. These two have added 139 runs thus far for the fourth wicket. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm so happy that you are here for this post-tea watch-along, and we'll go as long as possible. I'm not quite sure that I can sustain it to the end of the day's play, but we will go as long as possible. And especially if these two are still batting, which I hope that they will be, then you may never know. We may slow down a bit, but we might well take it through to the end of the day's play. So 223 for 3. Arch is on 64. Athanaze is on 70. England have thrown everything at these two batsmen, and there's no reason why now they should not go on and make a century, because they have seen it all. Bashir to Arjan at strokes this down to mid on, they go through for a single. He moves up to 65. Athanaze is on 70, comes into strike. I think at this stage of your innings, when you have seen it all, they tried the bumper tactics again. Both Athanaze and Arch were good in their selection of their shots. They duck when they need to duck. They sway when they need to sway. Round the wicket, go Bashir, ball to Athanaze, who just eases the ball down to the field and the cover boundary. They go through for a single. Yes, so they duck when they needed to duck. They sway when they needed to sway. They pull and cut and uppercut and do what they needed to do. But they have repelled everything that England has thrown at them. As Bashir comes in over the wicket, slipped and a leg slip ball to Aju, turn it into the onside, looking for a single. It's not there. It goes to the man at mid-wicket. The score remains 225 for 5. Yes, Aju was dropped by Root at first slip off the bowling of Markwood, but that is water under the bridge. So was Pope yesterday. Bashir over the wicket, ball to Aju, and he pulls down to square leg. The fielder can't stop it into the boundary for 4. 229 now for 3, and Hodge moves up to 69. Athanaze is on 71 at the end of over number 55. West Indies 229 for 3, and these two are really, really looking good at this stage. So thank you, Naya TV. You're always here, man. You love what you're seeing. Me too, man. I love what I'm seeing. I'm happy for your company. I'm glad you are always here. You're always willing to chat, and I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that, because the conversation is important, especially for those who are not watching on TV but is listening. 2 slips goes down as Ben Stokes ball to Athanaze, who plays this down to mid-on, and there is no run. The score 229 for 3. So keep on adding 16 to the 29, so that's 43. So the partnership now is now 143. As Ben Stokes, the England captain, bowling, I think he bowled 2 overs before tea, and now this is his 3rd over as West Indies look to dominate. Stokes over the wicket to Athanaze, and Athanaze drive through mid-off down towards the fielder who has to come across to his left and made a tumbling stop. The score moves up to 230 now for 3. That sounds good. West Indies 230 for 3 in over number 56. So in over number 56, West Indies are 230 for 3 in over number 56. And that definitely sounds good as Athanaze moves up to 72. Hodges on strike though, he's on 69. Stokes ball to him, he allows it to go through outside the half stump, through to the keeper. There is no run. 230 for 3, the score remains. Athanaze is on 72, Hodges on 69. As I said, they have repelled everything the English have thrown at them. The bowlers are getting tired. The ballers getting softer. I just think at this stage, they have to give away their wicket. For the next 24 overs or so, I don't see England getting a wicket. The batsmen just don't need to make any mistakes. Stokes to Arch, and he pulls through mid-wicket, straight to the fielder on the mid-wicket boundary. He moves up to 70. The score 232 for 3 in over number 56. It has been bowled by Ben Stokes. This is his 4th over. None for 13 so far. West Indies looking good at this stage. Athanaze is on 72. Hodge is on 70. So Athanaze comes into strike now as Ben Stokes begins to move it. Over the wicket to Athanaze. And Athanaze has turned this off his hip to the man at forward square leg, and there is no run. The score remains at 232 for 3. Ben Stokes in his 4th over. West Indies trail by 184 runs at this time. The partnership 148. Athanaze is on 72. Hodge is on 70. 2 slips and a gully goes down. There's a mid-off and mid-on, an extra cover. As Stokes into Athanaze, and Athanaze comes on the front foot. And just a check drive to mid-off, and there is no run. The score remains at 232 for 3. So there's 2 slip and gully, there's a backward point, and there's an extra cover, not the regular cover. They bring him around to extra cover because they believe that Athanaze is a candidate for driving the ball in the air through that space. And so there's an extra cover mid-off, a mid-on, and a mid-wicket, 2 slip and a gully. As Stokes over the wicket to Athanaze, and Athanaze just stroke this to the man. That man had extra cover, and there is no run. So after 56 overs, West Indies 232, no ball call, so the over is not yet finished. So that pushed the partnership up to 149 now. So it's 233 for 3. One more to come in the over. Ben Stokes overstepping there. The replay shows that, yes, he's not far over, but he's over. Clearly, it's further over than Bashir when he got the wicket of Mackenzie. So let's watch now. Athanaze faces up to Stokes. Over the wicket to Athanaze, and he just guide that to the man at gully, and there is no run. So at the end of the 56 over, West Indies 233 for 3. Athanaze is 72. Hodge is 70. They trail by 183 runs. Dennis Barnaby saying these 2 batsmen need to make big hundreds. We definitely hope that they do. Dennis Barnaby, good while I haven't seen you. Nice that you are here, man. Really love it and appreciate it that you are here. Oh, Naya TV 758 is saying this is Kalonji. Oh, Kalonji, I just changed my name. Oh, Kalonji from in the United States. Where are you from already? I think you're from the United States. I know that you have supported this channel already in the past, and Nigel is loving it. Yes, we are loving it. Bashir, one slip, ball to Hodge, who turns it to the man at backward square leg, and there is no run. The score remains at 2:33 for 3. So just turning that to the man at backward square leg, and the score remains at 2:33 for 3. Bashir is it. He comes in to bowl to Hodge outside the half stop. That's a good line, good length, good delivery. Hodge, for one moment, he was shaping for the big drive, and then he just checked it and just turned it again to that man at backward square leg, just playing it with the turn. Bashir comes in now to Hodge. He's in, bowl to Hodge, short. Hodge cuts it away. Beat the dive at the man at backward pointed, running away towards the third man boundary. Got there right now, 2:39 now, and that brings up the 150 partnership. 2:39 is it for 3, and these two have had it thus far 153 runs. Congratulations to these two. That brings up the 150 partnership. Hodge moves on now to 74. That should be 74. So well done by the West Indies, these two pair. Long may this innings continue. We're really looking forward to it. As yes, the confirmation there that the partnership is 153. As he comes in now, Bashir bowl to Hodge, and Hodge defends. He's 74. Atanase is 72. 2:37 for 3. I just need to slow down a little bit because this could be a long session, and I need to be here as long as possible, as I possibly can. So let's watch Bashir. He comes in, bowl to Hodge, down the leg side. Hodge looking to pull, misses. It goes through to the keeper. There is no run. West Indies trail by 179. 2:37 for 3. This is looking good, and this is really a good pitch to bat on. Comes in now, bowl is field on the backward point boundary, but he cannot get across. 4 more runs. Lovely shot. Hodge moves us up to 78. This should be now his highest test score. What was it? Was it 79 he made in Australia? Or is this 78 his highest test score? Can somebody remind me? Hopefully they will remind us very quickly. So West Indies now move up now to 241 for 3, and this is really good batting. Vern Jacobs will say, I will continue to believe in the team because they do have to believe in themselves. They can't be like their fair weather fans. Winners never quit and quitters never win. That's so true. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Thank you very much for that comment, Vern Jacobs. Ben Stokes is it. He comes in to Atanase, down the leg side. He whips this away through square leg to the fielder on the square leg boundary. They got a singer. He moves up to 73. Hodge, who's on 78, comes into strike. What is Hodge's highest test score? I'm going to try and check it here because I'm almost sure that he's now on his highest test score, but I'm going to check it very quickly. It's not hard to check test score. Hodge, well, his high 78. He's now on his highest test score. He made 71 in Australia. That was his highest score in Australia. So congratulations, Hodge. Stokes ball to him, beat outside the half stump, and it goes through to the keeper. So he's on his highest test score. So congratulations, Hodge. It's nice to know that he's on his highest test score. He's 78 not out from 122 deliveries. Atanase is 73 not out from 87 deliveries. He was beaten outside the half stump. They're pushing at a wide one. The thing about Hodge, he has left the ball so well. And so I was surprised that he pushed at that one. Because these batsmen, England cannot get out these batsmen. They have to get out themselves. Stokes ball to Hodge, and Hodge leaves it alone outside the half stump through to the keeper. And there is no run. They are well set. They have seen everything that England can throw at them. They have to get out themselves. England cannot get them out. And that ball was very wide. It missed the outside edge by probably 2 inches or 3 inches. But he did not have to play at that. That was about 6 stump. And he have left the ball so well. This is a good batting performance from Hodge. The 2 slips go down as Stokes ball to Hodge, and he defends back to the bowler, and there is no run. The score remains 242 for 3. West Indies trail now by just 174. Athanaze is 73. Arch is 78. As we look there, there's a mid-on, there's a mid-off. There are two slips, there's a backward point. Stokes now making his way into bowl to Arch. He's over the wicket, ball to Arch, and Arch pull this away. Down back with a square leg, the fielder comes around to his right field. These two have been running very well, but good work from Pope on this occasion limits them to 1. The score will now move up to 2. I think it should be 244. I don't know why it is still 243, or was I ahead of myself? As he pulls that down to backward square leg, the fielder moves across. Surprisingly, that on this occasion they did not run 2. They have been running very well though, so we don't want to take that away from them. 243 for 3. Athanaze and 73 comes into strike. 1 delivery to go in the over. Stokes over the wicket to Athanaze, and Athanaze turn this through mid wicket, and we get another single as the fielder comes around. That looks to be Wokes. That was Wokes. Field was able to flick the ball from boot to hand. 244 for 3. West Indies now trailing by 172. Athanaze will keep this strike. He's on 74. Arch is on 79. And West Indies 244 for 3. Dennis Barnaby said that, I always watch when I'm not busy. You are doing a great job, Cricket Forum. Keep it up, sir. Thank you very much, Dennis Barnaby. It's a pleasure. Oran Hernandez, it's a long time I haven't seen you, but you're always here, and I know you probably weren't around for a while, but I'm glad to see you. You're always here. Round the wicket, Bashir ball to Athanaze, who places out to the man at extra cover, and there is no run. So thank you for being here, Oran Hernandez. As Bashir is bowling round the wicket to Athanaze. Here comes Bashir, ball to Athanaze. Athanaze drives, beat outside the arm stump, flirting with danger there as that one just gripped and turned. A little loose there from Athanaze, but that's the nature of his game. He tends to be loose sometimes, but that ball turns. Bashir round the wicket to Athanaze, and off the back foot this time, and plays it to that man at extra cover who field, and there is no run. The score remains at 244 for 3. Athanaze is on 74. Arch is on 79. Round the wicket, ball to Athanaze, and Athanaze turned this into the onside in the region of square leg. The keeper ran from behind the stump. In the meantime, they go through for a single. He moves up now to 75. Arch is on 79. Will come into strike. West Indies 245 for 3. In over number 59. It's been bowled by Bashir, who have gotten 2 for 92, I think, 2 for 92. So they show a wide area of the field. So there's a slip, there's a shot, there's a deep gully, there's a cover, and there's a leg gully also. There's a mid-on. It's a very unorthodox field. Through the umpire, round, ball to Arch, who pulls us away down to the backward square leg boundary for 4. So it was short, and Hodge pulled it away down to the backward square leg boundary for 4. He moves up now to 83. The score is 249 for 3. Pope diving away to his left at short backward square leg, but he just could not stop it, as that one was hit very hard. Let's watch it from this angle. It was short. He pulled it away. He couldn't stop it down to the boundary for 4. Up ball to Hodge, and Hodge just leaves that one alone outside the half stump as it glides across him. At the end of over number 59, West Indies 243 for 3. So Urban Thomas is saying, I know these two would play well today. Urban Thomas is also saying, I will always love my team. And this one is saying, And truth set you free, saying, Mr. Forum, I just had lunch and it was enjoyable because the first test I could not eat. You know, this is not a very good text for me, you know. As he said it, I felt hungry. I'm telling you, I assume back. I need to get something to eat. As he said this, I get hungry. That was a cruel man. He come here telling me about his lunch and he made hungry as he said it. Spoke to Athanaze, who whipped this through forward of square leg. They have gone for one. It's straight to the fielder, coming off the boundary. So the score now moves up now to 252. 252 for 3. 252 for 3. That's a wicked man. Over the wicket, ball to Aju, places out into the region of Gully. They go through for a single, and the score moves up now to 253. When you add 16 to that, so the partnership is now 169. Athanaze is on 78. Aju is on 74. As Athanaze comes back into strike. The lead is now just 163 seconds over his bat. As he comes in, Stokes over the wicket, ball to Athanaze, and Athanaze places into the gap in the offside. They go through for a single. As they set that man at extra cover instead of ordinary cover, Athanaze just plays it into that gap and they go through for a single. Good sensible batting here by the West Indies batsman. He's on 79. Hodge has passed him and have gone up to 84. This is really a good innings from Hodge, you know. We know that Athanaze is a free-scoring batsman, and sometimes we think that he's too attacking. As Stokes comes in over the wicket, ball to Hodge, and Hodge turns it into the onside, and they go through for an easy single. The score is now 255 for 3. So the point I was making is that we know Athanaze as an attacking batsman, and sometimes we think that he's too attacking. That's why he got out. But for Hodge to be outscoring him, Hodge is really batting fluently. Really batting fluently. Athanaze is on 79. He comes back into strike. As Ben Stokes over the wicket, ball to Athanaze, and he pulls. Is he strangled him? Oh, for a moment I thought he was strangled. It was a wide ball down the leg side, and he pulled at it. He misses it, goes through to the keeper. End of over number 60. West Indies 255 for 3. They trail by 6-1. Athanaze on 79, and Hodge is on 85. Good morning. Oh, it's still morning. Yes, it's just 10:38. Good morning, Cricket Forum. Love the fight. Yes, we do. These brothers put in the hard work. Hopefully, they push on to centuries. Well, the point I was making though, Charlie X, I don't see any reason why they should not score. Both of them should not score 100 each. The new ball is not due until the next 20 overs. There's nothing that England can throw at them that they have not seen before. Bashir, ball to Arch, who uses his feet, come down the pitch and just block it back to the bowler, and there is no run. So I expect them to make 100 unless they give it away. Bashir into Arch, and Arch drives, attempted drive off the inner portion of the bat, and it goes back to the bowler. I just want Arch to settle down here. I just get the impression that he wants to go too hard. I just want him to rein in. I didn't like those last two shots. Comes in now, ball to Arch, and drives through the gap down to the field and the cover boundary. I'm very happy that he comes off strike. He moves up to 86. Athanaze and 79 will come back into strike. I just think that he has been batting so fluently without trying anything. And I think the previous two deliveries before he came off strike, he was forcing it a little. It was that delivery that he drove down to the cover boundary and got out one. Bashir into Athanaze, and Athanaze just cuts this to the man at backward point, a very fine backward point. Some may say a deep gully. And so, that one that he drove down to the cover boundary was in his range. Those were the shots where he has been playing. But the two previous delivery, I just think that he was trying to manufacture something. Bashir round the wicket to Athanaze, who turns this away. Fine. It's running away towards the boundary. They touchdown for one. They come back for two. They have been running very well. So they have gone back for the third one. Well run. 3 more to the total. Athanaze will now move up to 82, and Arch is on 86. Arch comes back into strike. He's on 86 as that one was down the leg side, and Athanaze is turning it fine as it runs away down towards the fine leg boundary. 259 for 3. One to come in over number 61. At Arch, who's on 86, comes back into strike. Over the wicket, one slip now. Ball to Arch, and Arch defense, solid in defense, and there is no run. 259 for 3. Athanaze on 82, Arch is on 86. Christopher Bristol is saying, let's hear it now, Brown. What your comments now? What my comments now? Never change. Truth set you free saying, oh, the third umpire not see that no ball that got Mackenzie out. It is disgraceful. Well, we have discussed that earlier. 259 now for 3. Yeah, but we are also saying that if Mackenzie never played that awful strokes, there would be no need for the umpire to intervene. But we have discussed it earlier. Now Ben Stokes is it now. Over the wicket to Athanaze, and he drive caught at gully. Oh, Athanaze drive, that a wide one, and is out caught at gully. Athanaze gone for 82. Well played though. It was a good innings as he had 175 with Arch. And so it was float up outside the off stump. He drove at it. He peeled off and went to the field at gully, and Athanaze gone. Drove at it. It peeled off once again. Athanaze going caught behind the wicket. And this time he made 82 though, and that century continues to elude him. But this is his first off century in international cricket. So let's give the young man a clap. 82, we had hoped that he had gone on to more, but 82 is not a bad innings, and 82, not a bad innings. I just want to clap the young man. As I said, I don't think that England could get Athanaze out, and once again he gave the wicket away. And so Louis gave his wicket away, Mackenzie gave his wicket away, Athanaze gave his wicket away. So it's so disappointing. Brathwaite, you could say that Brathwaite was stuck up, you know, they stick up Brathwaite. Say they stick up Brathwaite. I still think that he should have ducked under the delivery. But I would have said earlier in the broadcast that I didn't think he was quite balanced at the crease. And so that short delivery that got Brathwaite, we understand as Jason Holder make his way up. But say Brathwaite dismissal was 50-50. The other three batsmen just gave their wicket away. Awesome one indeed. It was a good going. It was a good getting. Glenn Thomas is saying, give me some of the I would willingly do it, Glenn Thomas. I just cannot send it through the television, cannot send it through the device. Lansley Blake, thank you for thank you for checking in. Athena saying that the seed has been planted. Ball to older edges this away down to third man for 4. So first deliver older face, he edge it away down to third man for 4 and he's off the mark right away. 4 nonetheless. West Indies 263 for 4. And it's very important now. Well, I'm sorry, I disrespected Older there. He did open the face of the bat and guide it down into the ground, into the gap, down to the boundary for 4. Well played by Jason Holder. Sorry about that, Jason Holder. You know, persons are going to say it's because it's Jason Holder why I initially thought that it was an edge. But sorry about that, Jason Holder. You played that well. Strokes to Holder, and Holder is solid in defense. Places out into the offside, and there is no run. I'm now listening to the English commentators. They're saying the wicket is not helpful. But in the first test, they were saying the English bowlers were bowling well. Lansley Blake is saying now, an opening batsman that cannot dance will always get out like Brathwaite. Yes, Lansley Blake, clearly he was not balanced at the crease. And so Atane is dejected, but he played at a wide one. Stokes to Holder edge on the bounce to second slip, and there is no run. This time it was a genuine edge. And so let's support Holder. I would have batted Sinclair at number 6, but that's water under the bridge. Absolute water under the bridge. We need Holder to bat and make good runs here. We need Holder and Arch to give us a good partnership as we and see if West Indies can echo out a lead in this match. We really need to try and echo out a lead in this match. We trail by only 153 and we should be able to get it. Stokes to Holder and Holder drive off the back foot down to the cover boundary for 4. Lovely shot by Holder. Oh, what a shot by Holder. He just stand up tall and hit it at the top of the bounce. Down to the boundary for 4. Let's see the replay. The English fielders are looking around as if it was a drop catch. Let's see. Off the back foot in the air. Or over the top of Duckett. Did Duckett misjudge that? Stokes is not very happy. He thinks Duckett misjudged that. Fielders are having their hands on their head as it should have been a dolly. Nonetheless, it's down to the boundary for 4. Stokes to Holder, and he's solid in defense this time. So Holder is on 8, 267 for 4 after 62 overs. Stokes in that over getting the wicket of Athanaze. Caught in the gully by Pope for 82. Hodge, who is on 86, is very important now that Hodge doesn't get out. Usually they say in cricket that one wicket follow another, or that Ben Duckett there losing his concentration. That should have been the wicket. So we really hope that Hodge now just reining back himself and just relax. It's very important that West Indies consolidate right now, right here. We cannot afford a collapse. We have been doing too well. Yes, we need a special innings from Mr. Holder. Urban Thomas, yes, he played well. Disappointed that he had not gone on to make the 100. I am sure that he himself is more disappointed than us. So well played. Hopefully, you would have learned a lot from this innings. And so, in the future, hope that this is a springboard. Hope that this is a springboard because we have invested a lot in him. So, hope that this now is a change. Wood to Arju places comfortable down into the gully, and there is no run. So, we hope that this is a springboard for Athanaze. He has played, I think this is his 8th test or something like that before making 100. I can check. I can always check. The good thing about it, I can always check those things quickly. This was his 5th test, his 9th innings, and this was his 10th test. His 10th test, his 6th test, and his 10th innings. That's what I'm seeing here. Ball to Ajana strokes this down forward of square. Oh, what a lovely shot! 4 more runs. For a moment, I thought then that it was going straight to the field on the cover boundary. Hodge moves into the 90 now. He's 90 not out. Good shot there by Hodge. And so he moves up to 90. Just trying to refresh. Athanaze is not up to date. This would have been before this test. It's saying 5 tests, 9 innings. Highest score 47, 23 average. So that would have been before this test. So, we have invested in him a long while before. Ball to Hodge, and Hodge turned this into the onside, comes off strike. They won't run 2, as I'm happy that he comes off strike. He's now on. Shouldn't he be 91? Shouldn't Hodge be 91? Please smash a like on the video. Click on the subscribe button. I'm sure that Hodge should have been 91. I expect. My understanding, yes, he's 91 from 136 delivery. So the score on the screen is not updated. Now, as that score, 272 for 4 is the total. Hodge is on 91, Older is on 8. I think Older is on strike. As I saw Wood to Older, and Older flirt at one. What's wrong with Older? Rein yourself in, man. Rein yourself in and consolidate. Rein yourself in and consolidate. As I saw that score on the screen at turning over, a number of times West Indies Regional 4-day tournament is going on, and the score is not updated and so on, and we bash them. But here it happened in an international match. So, in England. So, we need to give and take sometime. Would to Older beat outside the half stump, not getting into line. And so, Older is flirting with danger. Well done to Athanaze. We need another partnership. Jason Older need another test on. Indeed, yes, indeed. Well, let's as I said, Mr. Casanova, that's water under the bridge. That's water under the bridge. We have to support Older and hope that he goes on. Wood up to the wicket and bowl to Older. Well played. He leaves that one alone outside the off stump, and there is no runs. I want to say this. Athanaze batted well. He made 82, and I would have said it before. I applaud him when he came off. I am disappointed that he never gone on to make the 100. But I know that he is even more disappointed than I. I know that he is even more disappointed than you. So I congratulate him on the 82. As I said, I hope this is now a springboard for him to go on to greater things. Hodge is on 91 as Ben Stokes come back into the attack. Mr. Casanova is saying nervous 90s, yes. Stokes over the wicket to Hodge, and Hodge just opened the face of the bat and guide it down to a short third man, the fielder comes in field. He moves up to 92. West Indies 273 for 4. trailing by 143 as Older comes back into strike. Nigel, love it, love it, love it. We love it, Nigel. Rodney Ramdeen, we definitely hope so. We are praying so, and that he will go far behind 100. Far behind 100. Older comes into strike. As he comes in now, over the wicket, 2 slips and a gully. Stokes to Older. He leaves that one alone outside the half stump. Well played, Older. So finally, it looks like Older now tuning. It looks like now Older have zoned in, and that is good. Because for the first 10 or so deliveries that, well, he probably don't face 10 deliveries as yet. How many deliveries Older faced so far? 9. For the first 5 deliveries, it looks like he wasn't zoning. As Ben Stokes goes back to the top of his mark. He comes in now up to the wicket and bowled to Older, and Older again beat outside the half stump. He didn't have to play at that one. It was bouncing too high. He needed was to just drop the wrist and let it pass through while you're playing a nothing shot. That shot that Older played just now cannot give him any runs. He can only out from it. He doesn't need to play that shot. David Jackson, come on, David. Persons are disappointed and they must be allowed to express themselves. You know, because you could look at it and say, the person expect more. That means this person set a higher standard. And the person could say to you, is that your standard is too low. That's why you're calling them a joker. You know, so it's much to do about nothing, man. It's much to do about nothing, David Jackson. It's much to do about nothing, man. But persons must be allowed to express themselves. Thank you, Athena. Yes, please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. You know, please click on that subscribe button. Yes, I agree. We could show a little more patience sometime. That is true. You need to see yourself in before start getting at the ball. At Charlie X, we do hope so. Yes, well played, Older. He leaves that one alone outside the half stump. You know, so a number of persons are disappointed that Athanaze never got the 100. And this is the third time I'm saying it. I think that he's more disappointed than us. You know, but he played well, but we are so disappointed. Mr. Casanova, wow, what a joy that would bring to my heart. Mr. Casanova, if that happened, if Jason Older make 100, you can imagine the amount of call that I would get, because you know a lot of persons think that I hate Jason Older. A lot of persons think so, you know. And I do not hate Jason Older. I do not like Jason Older. I talk about his performance. I know nothing about Jason Older, whether to like him or to hate him. I only talk about his performances in cricket. And I would be happy if he gets a double 100. I would definitely be happy. But I know a lot of persons would be calling me. Ball to Older, he defends. He defends. And there is no run. At the end of the over, 274 for 4. Let me go through some of your comments quickly. Sorry that the classic Athanaze fell short. My predicted century, but that knock will bode him well going forward. That is true. I definitely think so. Travis Spessel, as I said, I would have put Sinclair at 6, but Older is at 6, and we don't want him to get out. So let us support him. As it comes in now, let's watch now as Wood comes in, ball to Athanaze right through him. Right through him, but it misses the stump. Athanaze need to rein in. see, coming to you, please. I just coming to you. Sorry about that. I'm coming to you. You understand, that person need to understand, That was right through him. I want Athanaze need to zone back in, Come on, not Athanaze. Sorry, Arch. Please, Arch, just zone back in. Zone back in. All I need to go down and have a talk with him. He's a 92 over the wicket, ball to him, turn it into the inside. They run hard for one. They touch down, but they're not gonna get two. I'm more happy that he came off strike. I'm very happy that he came off strike. And this is some of the times I am hard and older. And I ordered him in the field and on these occasions like these. As a senior pro, according to him, he have broke his back many times for the West Indies. Hodge in his fourth test match, in his nervous 90s, as Wood comes into older, is in ball to older, he allows that to go through outside the half stump. Well played. He needed to show experience and go down to Hodge. Have a word with him. Even to delay Mark Wood a bit. Those are the things that I expect from the senior pro. Good improvement for Athanaze. Still has to leave the ball, moving away from his offside. That is true. He needs to move his feet. Good luck. He needs to know where his off stump is also. Definitely need to know where his off stump is. It's the third time in the series that he's out caught behind the wicket. Hood to older, leaves alone, goes through to the keeper. There is no run. 417. England, and that's not high for England right now, because I think last year they made 500 and something against Pakistan on the first day. But you can ask the question, but I can tell you it's not high. I would have said it, Travis Pessoa, that let's watch. Wood to older flirt at one outside the half stump that he should not play at. It goes through to the keeper. 275 for 4. Older is an 8. Hodge is on 1. Hodge is on 93. West Indies trail by 141. You heard I was just about to say that Hodge is on 191. I hope it becomes a reality. It would be so sweet if it becomes a reality. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. I want to come to your comment, but a lot of things going through my mind, 275 for 4. Wood over the wicket, ball to older, beaten again outside the half stump. 275 for 4 at the end of over number 65. West Indies trail by 141. Older is an 8. Hodge is a 93. So the Travis Pessoa, you would have heard I said that these two, England cannot get them out. They have to really get themselves out. And so that was the case with Athanaze. But as I said, I know he's very, very disappointment. Most would not agree, but I'm saying it now. That Silva and Kevin Sinclair. Yeah, but as I said, man, let's support Older. He's there batting. Yes, he's looking very tentative. If he can give us a 50 or 100, we'll still be happy. But Kevin Sinclair and Da Silva is going to get them time to bat. I understand your point, Errol. I do understand your point. I said it, I would have Sinclair at 6. But let us support the man who is batting now. Yeah. If Older scored 200, I won't say anything about him for at least a year. Wow. That's a good one, Mr. Casanova. That's a very good one. We really hope so. Dennis Barnaby, Older is going to come good in this innings. We really hope so. Ben Stokes to Hodge. And Hodge pulled this away down to fine leg for 4. He moves up to 93.7. It was short and he pulls it away down to fine leg for 4. 279 for 4. Hodge is at 97. West Indies trail now by only 137. Older is at 8 as Ben Stokes shot down the leg side and Hodge just pull it away Passed the man at Lexip. He didn't have a chance. It passed him before you could react. Definitely. What the hell there? It looks like the neighbor light some smoke or something. The neighbor light some fire. I don't understand this. What's going on, man? If it's not one thing, it's the other. Why the neighbor light the smoke? Stokes to watch. That one comes back into him shortly. This ball is swinging around now. I don't think England is going to change this ball. All of a sudden, this ball, they're getting this ball to move. Yeah, man. Yes. Arch. Thank you. Yes. Arch Seckers. He's a 97. 2 slip and a leg slip. Stoke ball 3. He defends. Asking holder for the single. It's not on. It's out into the offside. There is no run. 279 for 4. 3 to come in the over. Let's read this. Mackenzie is a disappointment. We need another number 3 batsman. I hope he scores in the second innings or he should be dropped. Plain and simple. I understand that sentiments, David Jackson. I understand that sentiments. I really appreciate it. Dennis, as a West Indies fan, I hope he does. Yes, we do. Ben Stokes is it now to bowl to over the wicket, bowl to Arch. Arch drives too long off. Down to the margin for 4. This is his test century. Well played, Arch. Get in. Get in, Arch. Well played. Magnificent shot by Arch. He hugged Holder. It was a warm embrace. Ben Stokes pitched up. Arch onto the front foot. Stroke it. Magnificently threw it off. Down to the long off boundary for 4. Get in, Arch. Get in. Get in. Well played. Well played, Kaveem Arch. Good 100. Very good 100. West Indies 283 for 4. Salute. Salute. Get in. Get in. Well played. Well played, Arch. Well played. Well played. Well played, Arch. Well played. Get in. Get in. Get in. Get in, Arch. Come on, man. I am not seeing any congratulations, man. Where are the congratulations? Yes, man. Let them come true, man. Yes, those. Well done, Arch. Where are the congratulations in the chat? I'm not seeing any. Ben Stokes bowled to Arch, and Arch still thinking about the 100, and he was looking to leave that one, but it takes the bat. This is where again now Holder need to go down to Arch and say, you need to start over. This is what I want from my senior pro. Go down to Arch and say you need to start over. This is what I want. I want the senior pro to go down and say start over, Arch. Work is not yet finished. You just start. Take your guard, reset. This is what I want to see from the West Indies senior batsman. Stokes over the wicket, ball to Arch, and he plays this through gully. The fielder gives chase. They gone for 1. They will second 1. So Arch will keep the strike. At the end of 66 overs, West Indies 284 for 4. You know, I'm a bit disappointed that the congratulations took so long to come, man. Come on, people. We must react better than this, man. We must react better than this. We must, because when they fail, we criticize them. And when they do well, we must quick to praise them equally, man. Charlie X said, well played. Lou Prudent, I'm not going to put that comment on the screen. I will not put it. I want you to put West Indies, and then I'll read your comment. Fabulous, Orandes. Fabulous. Oran Hernandez is saying. Richard Eastman is saying, oh Hodge, a well-played turn. Now kick on and get a big one. True. Kenton Clunis is saying, congrats. And Monty Q is saying, well done, Hodge. Congratulations, young man. Nigel is loving it. Danny Deals is bigging up Arch. Big up. Urban Thomas, my God, this is sweet. Yes, man, it is sweet. Mr. Casanova is saying, well done, Archie. Nice 100. Nice 100. He needs to start over now from 0 and score another one. That is so true. The water break can't come quicker, but it should be drinks break now. Shouldn't be having a drinks break now so that he can settle down. Congrats, well played. Yes, Errol Webley, nice, and they are coming through. Walks is back into the attack. Ball to Archie, turns this down to Medan, and there is no run. Well played. Truth set you free, saying, well played, Arch. Athena is bigging him up. Well done. Well done. David Jackson is saying, congratulations to Arch. Brilliant now. Go now and get a 150. Might be too much to ask for, but a double. Well, it can't be too much. We have to set our standard high. Right, David Jackson? Well done, man. Well done. Peter Gruff would be nice for Older and Arch to bat out the day. Good point. Very, very good point. It would be so lovely for them to bat out the day. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Congratulations, St. Lansley Blake. Stephen George saying congratulations. He's solid in defense. Solid. These two need to be batting at least until the new ball. These two must be there for the new ball. Must be there for the new ball. So what a good. So Chris Wokes in his 12 over. Atkins have ball 12 already. Mark with 11. Good distribution that from England. Very good distribution. Great job. Off the back foot. Strokes it into the covers. There's no run. That is Arch. 284 for 3. Great job, Arch. Well deserved. Yes, no prudent. No worries. West Indies stand up. Respect, man. Respect. Respect, Lou Prudent. I love that. 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 But it should be the drinks break now. We have started back more than an hour. Boy, this hour flew by quickly, sir. Hold to Arch and Arch off the back foot. Steered it into backward point region. The fielder from Gully gave chase. They go through for a single. 285 for 4 as Jason Older comes into strike. He's an 8. 103 for Arch. He's an 8. The lead is only 131. That's still a big lead. Although I said only 131, but we can whittle that away. And I think that West Indies can go get in the lead in this match, I really think so. You remember earlier this morning, I was saying that I still think West Indies can win this match. Who remember when I was saying it this morning? It's still going to be difficult, but I really think that we can push England in this match. But these two need to bat out the rest of the day, or at least go to older now defense. That looks better. And so if you realize just now, if you're watching it, he comes out of his crease. He didn't make a big stride though. He was on the walk, but he came out and blocked it, and that much better. So for those who are not watching it, West Indies are 285 for 4. Arch is on 103. Older is on 8. My neighbor likes some sure. My neighbor light a fire. Walks to Older, taken on the pad, loud appeal going down the leg side. It appears to me from here they are not going to go for a review as Older looked to flick that away, but his head turned. At the end of over number 67, West Indies 285 for 4. Lyndon Stevens is saying, good batting from Kavim Arch. Vern Jacobs said, I was applauding, so I didn't make a comment. Thank you, Vern Jacobs. I congratulate Arch and West Indies, Julia Mendes is saying. We need a big one from Mr. Arch. I agree. That's Dennis Barnaby. Latoya Rue, welcome. It's good to have a female here. It's bigging up Arch. I think I know Latoya, I am most certain I know her. Travis Pessa, well played, Arch. Big up. Ball well too. Yes, he did got 2 wickets. So he's going good. Bless up to the young man, yes. Hubert Thomas is saying, fantastic 100 boy, loving this man. Stokes to Arch, turns it away, down towards fine leg. They will go for one. Will they stay on one? Let's see the running, good running there. So the good running continues. Arch moves up to a 105, 287 for 4. You have a lot of energy. Congrats to Arch. Thank you very much, Aaron Dalrymper. Did I get that right? Yes, it looks like I got that one right. Godfrey Grooms is saying great innings, and I love it. I love it. Gary LaRue, simple, brilliant. Set the tone for the entire team to follow. That's good. Stokes to Arch, and Arch looking to force this off the back foot. Got the inner edge into the pitch. It bumps out to the man at cover, and there is no run. The score remains 287 for 4 after 67.2 overs. Paul Goodman, so glad for Arch. We are happy for him. He's such a relief for all of us West Indies. It's such a relief. Yes, it is indeed. Robin C saying, big up to Arch. Ray Phillips is saying, this should give confidence to the team. Much needed 100. Yes, it's a much needed 100. St. Elmore All is saying, well done, Arch. Urban Thomas is saying, I'm watching the match live, Mr. Brown, but I have to be watching your show as well. I've been learning of much from it. Thank you. Ball is moving all of a sudden. Yes, I realize it. This ball, remember they changed the ball not too long ago. I think the umpires need to check on this ball, to see if England have done anything to it. I definitely think so. Ben Stokes to Arch, outside the half stump, leaves alone, goes through to the keeper, 287 for 4, as it shapes away after passing him. 105 he is, older is an 8. I definitely saw it, and SO is saying, he's showing a good temperament for Test. Saw it in Australia also. Yes, SO. As Ben Stokes goes back to the top of his mark. He turns now. He begins to move in. He's up to the wicket just about now. Ball to Arch, and Arch pull this away. Down to mid-wicket for 4 with disdain. Big shot there by Arch. Or did it go all the way? Let's wait until the umpire signal. 4 runs. That was shot by Stokes, and he pulled it away with disdain. I think this is the. I think if memory serves me right, this is Stokes' 10th over on the track, and this is one of the things that England supporters criticize Ben Stokes about. When he gets the ball, he doesn't want to give it up. Ball to Arch, who whipped this away through mid-wicket. The fielder square leg has to do some work. They will get 2 here, and the score moves up to 293 for 4 at the end of the over. Older is an 8, Arch is an 111, and finally, it's the drinks break. So finally, they are taking the drinks break. That is good. So during this drinks break, I'm just going to play some music. As I take a 5, I will go back shortly. So the drinks break is there. Welcome back. I'm just in time, 293 for 4. Just have to let's take a little break here. Let me try and get something to eat just before they start back. They're about to start back. It's going to be walks. That's walks to Ola who drives that one into the cover. And there is no run. I must apologize, but bear with me. I'm here a long time. Sorry about that. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. Montague is saying that Hodge showing some level of maturity with the bat. But beat again outside the half stump. Older hanging his bat at that one. Older has not demonstrated conviction thus far in this match. So Hodge showing some level of maturity with the bat. Yes, he is. When the ball is swinging, batters need to adjust their position at the crease, either to step out or to step out or step in. I don't quite, as ball to Older leaves it alone outside the arch stump, it goes through. What I know though, Gary LaRousse, they need to play the ball as late as possible when it is swinging. Step in or step out, I don't understand the terminology, but they need to be committed. And whether they're going to come full out or go right back, some persons even back outside their crease, walks to Older and Older defense. But surely they need to play the ball as late as possible when it is swinging. You don't want to play too early and then the swing beat you, whether on the inside edge or the outside edge. And you can also bat out of your crease, so you doesn't give it enough time to swing. I don't quite understand what you mean by step in or step out, but you can always explain to us what you mean. Yes, Brian H., long time don't say, walks to Older. He leaves this outside the arch stump. It goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. Good to have you here, Brian H. It's a pleasure. As 294 for 4, we are over number 69. Jason Older is an 8. Hodge is a Nelson. So Older, sorry about that. Older is an 8 from 25 deliveries. Hodge is on 111 from 155 deliveries. Older beaten on the inside edge this time. So the previous delivery he was beaten on the outside edge, and on this occasion he was beaten on the inside edge. Older just need to relax. You just need to relax. You see, Older is under tremendous pressure, Tremendous pressure, but he needs to relax. He needs to put those things out of his mind and concentrate on batting here. So let's see now. One delivery to come in over number 70. Walks to Older, and Older pull this away. It dropped short. For a moment I thought it was over the man at mid-on head. I don't think England will be quite happy with Bashir there. Shouldn't he have cut to the ball instead of running away down towards long on? Maybe he thought, just like me, that it had gone a far way. However, Older moves up to 9. West Indies 295 for 4 at the end of over number 69. So David Jackson said, I must congratulate you on this program. You are doing a great job. Keep it up, my brother. Good to see you interacting so much with the persons on the chat as they share their opinions. But it's all about you. It's all about the community, It's never about me alone, David Jackson. It's about the community, and I strive to build a community. SOS said that when the ball is swinging, you have to play late. That's it. Yes, SO, you are correct. Wood to Older is in, ball to Older, and Older plays this one to the man at cover, and there is no run. And look at Older just now, and it shapes like he was playing that through the onside. and it goes to the man at cover. I would like to see a replay of that. It just looks that way to me, but let's see a replay. Definitely, that's the point I was making. You play it as late as possible, and you can also leave your crease and bat out of your crease to try to don't give it enough time to swing. Yes, Mr. Brown, when you touted Kent as a youngster, that's what I learned from coach. You play the ball late and you use soft hands. When you toured, okay, thank you. Let's watch now as Wood continue. So there's a substitute on the field. Older taking a long time to second. What is that mean here? Let me read this comment because it appears that when he finally seconds, as Wood makes his way now up to the wicket and ball to Old, and he whipped this away to the man at mid wicket, and there is no run. A very straight, mid wicket. It was a lower full toss. I went and talked to the neighbor, but the smoke looks to gone, but it looked like there's some residual effect. Okay. When our bowlers are bowling, I wonder if they look for the batsmen' weaknesses. What about the slower delivery, surprise, quicker ones, slow down the pace, and so on? They do, but they do not have the ability to execute as much as that was a shot down the leg side. Old allows it to go through, and there is no run. Our bowlers, yes, we know their weakness. We know that, but somehow we just don't seem to have the ability to execute as we should. So is saying that Older needs to talk to the lady, The smoke is really getting the better. I thought, well, maybe it's the wind. When you're out of fire, it just cannot go away right away. Older places to backward point and there is no run. Maybe it's the wind, Let me try and get through this. If I can't get through this, I'll have to end the broadcast, but let me try and get through this. The smoke is definitely bothering me now. When it's not one thing, it's the other. 1-2 coming over number 70. Arches on 111. Older. No, man, I sure we passed there now. 295 for 4. Yes, 1-2 coming over number 70. For a moment, where am I mixing up? Over the wicket, ball to Older, and Older plays this down the onside. There is no run. The score is 295 for 4 after 70 overs. Please remember to slash a like on the video, click on that subscribe button, and share your views on the channel as much as possible. I will try to read them out. I really thank you for being here. Scrolling across the bottom of the screen there, you will see the link for the hurricane relief effort. It is pinned to the top of the live chat. It's also in the video description. You can click on it and make a donation to our hurricane relief effort. As a community, we need to support these efforts. So please, no matter how small it is, make a donation. Every maker, make a mucker. Please, I'm asking you. You're a wonderful community. Ball to Hodge, and Hodge defends out into the offside, and there is no run. Walks look very, very tired. We are in over number 71. Ayman Khan is saying, Older must come to the party. Definitely. Shirley Samuels is saying, congratulations in order to Hodge. Respect, man. That is good. That is very good. As Walks comes in over the wicket, ball to Hodge, and Hodge taking on the pad, going down the leg side, not out. If you are so confident that it is out, review it. But this is high and it's going down the leg side. So if you are confident that it is out, review it. But that would have missed another. That would definitely going to miss. Okay, I got you. You mean 2 steps out of their crease or deep in their crease. That is correct. And you are also saying that you agree with me that they should play late. This must be done during overs to upset the bowler's mindset. Good. Keith Aaron, welcome Keith Aaron. Good afternoon. Good to see that you are here. Oh, I'm sorry, Marlon. I'm sorry. 295 for 4. Ball to Hodge and Hodge played into the offside. Where is Older going? There's no run. The score is 295 for 4. West Indies trail now by 121 with 6 wickets in hand. And these two need to bat for at least to the new ball. And then when we reach to the new ball, they take it to the close of play. At 20 overs remaining in the day's play, 1 hour remaining, we will not get the 20 overs. Ball to Hodge, that ball comes back, but Hodge, that's it. You see Hodge there playing that ball as late as possible and not getting out in front of himself. 295 for 4. Hodge is on 111. Jason Older is on 9. The last wicket to go down, Alec Athanaze, he made 82 before he flashed at a wide one outside the off stump and was out caught again for the 3rd time in the series behind the wicket for 82. As Hodge secors, walks to Hodge, he cuts, misses, through to the keeper and there's no run. Bad shot by Hodge. He needs to concentrate here. He has been batting a long while, but he needs to concentrate. Winston King, good that you're back, Winston King. I'm glad to see you, man. It's a long time I haven't seen you. Good that you're here. Listen, yes, Keith Aaron, listen, yes. Paul Goodman, I'm not... Paul Goodman, come on, Paul Goodman, man. Let's concentrate on Older. He's batting. Leaves alone outside the off stump. Kevin Hodge as it goes through to the keeper. There is no run. 71 overs bowled. West Indies 295 for 4. Older is on 9. Hodge is on 111. This is a very good reply by the West Indies to England 416. We are not scoring as fast as them, but to be 295 with still 19 overs remaining in the day's play, that's a good strike rate that West Indies is going at. Let me see. 295, 71 overs. What's about that? That's 4 sevens, 28. So it's more than 4 runs per over. So that's not a bad strike rate as Mark Wood comes back into the attack. Any word on Shamar Joseph injury? No, we have not heard anything. The last thing I heard was yesterday that he was being assessed. That's the last thing I heard. He was being assessed. I'm just going to check. I'm checking my email as we speak if there's any update from West Indies. As Wood bowls to Older, edge, drop short of first slip. Did it pass them and go down to the boundary? Let's see. No update, but it was edge. It dropped short of first slip. It seems like it was able to, the fielder stopped it. Let's see. So that was edge. It dropped short at first slip. Well done by Root. And they are shaking their heads in disgust and wonder why Older not nicking off. So no update from West Indies re the injury of Shamar Joseph. I'm sure it will be asked in the press conference later. There will be a press conference immediately after the match. But to be honest, there's not a number of persons I don't think are turning up for the press conference, the virtual press conference. Mark Wood to Older, and Older is beaten again. Older not watching the ball. Definitely not watching the ball. Older needs to watch the ball. I don't think that the person that West Indies contract in England, I don't think he's showing enough respect to the West Indies media. And I think that's why he's not getting a lot of persons at the press conference. So the questions are only being asked by those persons who are in England. Wood to older beaten. 295 for 4. He remains on 9, Hodge is on 11. So a number of us don't click on the link and join the press conference because I don't think the young man or the gentleman, I don't know him, I don't think that he's communicating in a respectful way to us. Like, take for example yesterday, he sent out a message. Join the press conference now. You can't do that to big people. We are not walking around with our phone in our hand looking for your message to come through. Edge, beaten. It didn't edge it, it was beaten again. And it goes through to the keeper. You get the picture? He's behaving like we are walking around with our phone in our hand or sitting down with our phone in our hand, waiting for him to come and communicate with us. Join the press conference now. He's not talking to children. He's not talking to his children. That's not the way you treat people. So maybe that's why a number of persons are not clicking on the link to join the press conference. Maybe you will have a few more customers today because Hodge make 100. Let's see. Beaten again, through to the keeper. There's no run. 1 to come in the over. 295 for 4. I've never seen this yet in cricket. 5 deliveries in the over. 1 nicked the edge, dropped short of first slip, and the other 4 beat the edge, and the batsman don't nick anymore. I cannot understand. I will never understand that. MJ saying congratulations to the guy. Thank you, MJ. Hodge looks really good. Good to older, beaten again, through to the keeper, and there is no run. He turns away in disgust. You remember the trick that Broad used to do? Maybe somebody from England need to do that. Just turn around the bails. You remember the bails trick? Because I don't want older to get out, so I hope they don't do it. But I'm sure if Broad was on Stuart Broad was there, he would have been turning around. Hodge looks really good. The only person who can bat the way Duckett and Pope batted is Shai Hope. Wayne Brown Shai Hope is a failure in Test cricket. Absolute failure. Older is lacking in confidence. He just needs a few good innings under his belt. His experience is extremely useful to this young team. David Jackson, what about the numbers? And Hodge plays this away, down to third man, just riding the bounce. The fielder comes off the backward square leg boundary, they come back for 2, and the score moves up to 297 for 4. You know, David Jackson, when persons tell me about experience and good for the youngsters and all of those things, that is good in itself, but that should not get you into the team. What we really need to concentrate right now is to help Older to try and see if he can make 100, to try and see if he can start middling the ball. If Older make 100 today, or even 50, you don't need to write that to justify selection. Drive, stop by the bowler. You know, it's the numbers that matters. So let's back Older. You know, let's back him. He needs to produce numbers. He needs to improve his batting average and decrease his bowling average. But right here, right now, that's not the discussion. Right here, right now, is for him to bat as long as possible and to see if he can score a 50 or even 100 and start middle the ball. Ball to Hodge, that comes back in, but Hodge has seen the ball so big, he turns it down to mid-on. This ball is really doing a lot. Richard Bacchus, welcome. Keep up the good work. Very much appreciated. Thank you. I appreciate your comment too. It is welcome. Charlie X is saying that they have to, well, you would have seen that comment. A double turn for Hodge in this test. That would be lovely. He's on 114. 298 for 4 now. 298 for 4. Walks to Older. He's up to the wicket. Ball to Older. Older open the face of the bat and guides it down to third slip. And there is no run. So interestingly there, he was able to just guide that ball down to third slip. Maybe he should have leave it alone. But interestingly, at least it comes out of the middle of the bat. So that's a start. Let's see now, instead of guiding it to first slip, if he can play it through the covers. That's a good suggestion too, Gary LaRousse. Just turn over the strike to Joseph. That's a very good suggestion. I like that. That's a good suggestion too. Ball to Older, and he drives. That's a pleasing shot as that ball jogged back. You realize how this ball is doing a lot right now? It's Keith Aaron is saying that it's celebration time. Has Basil been celebrating? I don't know. Maybe he should join us later. It would be a pleasure to have Basil join us later. And MJ saying, congrats to the guys for their fighting spirit. That is true. This shows me that if we play more test matches, their talent would show. Good point. So Hodge is on 114. Jason Older is on 9. Walks into Older, and Older defends. Nice shot there to the man at cover, and there is no run. 298 for 4 at the end of over number 73. Ayman Khan. Older can be beaten all day as long as at the end of the day he's still there. Good point, Ayman Khan. Beating him doesn't matter. Well, I hope you're expecting this from Hodge. Good. I'm expecting a century from Da Silva too. That would be wonderful. If Da Silva get 100, we are what now? 298 for 4. And if Da Silva get 100, we'll be very close to 600, and we'll put a lot of pressure on England. The last time West Indies beat England in the Caribbean, Da Silva got 100. Chris Broad, Stuart Broad, and Jimmy Anderson was not in the team, and was still able to get 100. So let's see what will happen. Is deja vu? Mark, what is it now? He's going to bowl to Hodge. Over the wicket, ball to Hodge, and Hodge just plays this into the covers, looking for a single, and there is no run. Hodge at this stage has so much time to play the delivery, so much time. He plays that out into the offside, and there is no run. So 6 overs to go before the new ball, and just about 46 minutes remaining in the day's play. 16 overs remaining in the day's play. They are not going to get anywhere close to that. I have donated to the hurricane relief and proud of it. Thank you very much, Winston King. I'm very happy that you have done so. Walks to Hodge, he pulls out caught. Oh no, for a moment I thought he out caught off the gloves, but it misses. Sorry, Hodge. Sorry, Hodge. Oh, I don't want to flutter the hearts of anyone. But for a moment I thought it took the gloves and goes through to the keeper. Let's watch the replay. It was short, he pulled. It misses the gloves by a long way, probably 6 to 7 inches, and it goes through to the keeper. So he pulled, oh, it misses it more than a foot. Look at Stuart Broad. He's so unhappy. Ball to Athanaze, flirted at that one outside the half stump and threw to the keeper, and there is no run. He's shaking his head. This ball, all of a sudden, is dragging around. So Winston King, I appreciate your donation, and I'm asking more persons in the community. Donate to our hurricane relief effort. Earlier this week, I went, as I told you, I made some donations and also mattresses and so on. And this is a cricket channel, so I don't post it here. But if you look on my Instagram page or Twitter page, as comes in now, Woods, ball to to Arch, and he cuts this away down to third man into the boundary for 4. Lovely shot. There goes the 300. 302 for West Indies. Congratulations. 302 for 4. It was short outside the arch stump, and Arch cuts it away nicely down to the third man boundary for 4. So West Indies have passed the 300. Listen, this sounds so good. 302 for 4. 302 for 4. It sounds very, very good. Labachain once said that any score above 300 in Test cricket is a good total. Any score above 300 in cricket is a good total. Marks Wood, ball to Arch, and Arch pull this away. Down back with a square leg, straight to the fielder. Good effort there by Pope. He sends the return in. The batsman goes through for a single. 303 now for 4. One delivery to come in over number 74. When runs is scoring, it is easier to commentate, isn't it? Wayne Brown is saying, that's Charlie X replying to Wayne Brown. Thank you. I expect we will get 100 lead. Elmore all. That would be very good. But let's take it one step at a time. Let's get this lead below 100. Let's get it up to 317. So Wood ball to Older, and Older defends. And finally he defends. That ball came back in and he defends. The score moves up, continues at 303 for 4. I remember someone was saying earlier that that Older should try and turn over the strike to Arch. And there was a big difference in that over, as Arch was able to get some bat and ball, and we scored some runs. So after 74 overs, West Indies 303 for 4. John Moody said West Indies batsman just realizing what to do to make runs. Remember the first test, we did not bat for 70 overs. Yes, and so it's good that they are spending time at the crease. I need Prasad is saying I need West Indies will win this test match. It's very good that positive mindset is now coming forward. I remember earlier this morning when I said it, nobody over the wicket, ball to Arch, and Arch defense in a portion of the bat. It goes down to square leg, the touchdown for 1, and that's all they will get. He moves up now to 120. The score is 304. This morning I said, I think that West Indies can still win this test match. It is going to be difficult. It's not easy, but they can still win. At the moment, at the time when I said it, persons were reacting like, is he mad or something? But now, as you see, we may still lose this test match, but we have put ourselves in a position right now where we can win it. Walks to Older, and Older drives off. He just stopped the drive, and the ball traveling the air somewhat before bouncing to the man at cover. He remains on 9. Arch is on 120. Older is on 9. Maybe I think Older is caught in two minds here. I think he wants to show intent, but he needs to build up his innings to showing that intent. Try start getting a groove first, and somebody had posted that. Walks to Older, and Older defends. He opened the face of the bat. The man from third slip comes to his right. They go through for a single. He moves up to 10. 305 for 4. Just the point that I'm making is that, I think he's trying to force the issue. I think what Older probably needs to do is to allow the game to come to him instead of trying to force it. And if he bats out this evening, he will realize that by 20 minutes tomorrow, he will be freer. So right now, I just want him to bat out the rest of the day. Only 40 minutes remaining, he can bat out the rest of the day. Maximum 10 overs remaining. 2 slipper gully, a sweep on the boundary, a cover on the mid-off, ball to Arch, taken on the pad, that's very close, he's out. That looks very old, but he reviews it right away. It probably high, it probably got the inside edge, but without asking any question, he reviews it right away. Taken on the pad, this ball is jogging around. Let's watch the review. I do not have the app to do that. I would love a app that I can do it. I've been asking around, looking at to see if I can get a app to do it. It didn't seem like it get any edge, but it looks high to me. Take him on the top of the pad, no edge, but it's really high. Let's see, 305 for 4. It's really high. It looks high to me. It looks like it's going over the stump. It jogged back a lot. He reviewed it right away. He was on the back foot though, but it hit the flap of the pad. It hit the flap of the pad. Let's see. The replay is taking a long while to come. Who's the producer of this match? Is it Sunset and Vine? Are they the producer? Or is it Sky Sport? Sunset and Vine. It's probably Sunset and Vine is the producer. The score is saying 305 for 5. I hope that can change back to 304. Let's see now. Ball tracking outside the half stump, in line. It umpire's call. The damn umpire. Damn umpire. He's out nonetheless. The ball was going to hit the stump. So good knock there by Hatch. Let's congratulate him. Very good knock by Hatch. Very good knock. Very good knock. 120. Your first test century. Good knock, Hatch. Well played, young man. Well played. Well played, young man. But all of a sudden, the ball was just start darting around the place. It just start darting around the place. England, they do everything to try to get the ball to change, and they try until finally they got a ball that start to move around. And all of a sudden, I remember someone in the chat said to me, "Don't you see that the ball started moving?" I think, was it Christopher Bristol? And I said, "Let me put on my glasses." At that time, I never saw it. But thankfully, Arch made a good 100 and West Indies trailed by 111. So Nelson was in play when he got out. Which is the bigger gap? West Indies batsmen are bowlers between our great West Indies team, Lloyd Richards, and the England team of now. Just off the top of my head, I would say the batsmen are the bigger gap. There's a bigger gap. I think most of those batsmen used to average mid to high 40s, even 50s. These are averaging. Well, I'll check it. I will see. I will check it. Very interesting. Very interesting. That's a good question, you know. That's a good question to run a poll on. Very good knock, though. Very good knock. This must be the first 100 by someone else other than Brathwaite. No, man. Remember that Silva scored 100 against England, and that was a pleasant shot by the Silva. He just came onto the front foot and he pressed it. Passed mid off down to the boundary for 4. West Indies 309 for 5. Pleasant shot. He came onto the front foot. And it was sweetly timed. Oh, what a good shot that by the Silva. Down to the boundary for 4. Good shot there. This must, yeah, comes in now. Up to the wicket, ball to the Silva, allows it to go through outside the half stump, and there is no run. Yeah, so the Silva made 100 against England 2 years ago. Remember that, what's his name? Chanderpaul made a double 100 against Zimbabwe last year. So it's not quite as long as it seems, Mr. Casanova. Yes. So Rodney Ramdeen is saying, "Well played, Arch. Hope for more from you in the future. Good luck, young man." Very good, mature sentence, that, Ramdeen. So the score is 309 for 5. Well, Da Silva has a big job to do. He needs some runs now. Charlie X, indeed. It was a great shot. Merrick, how you doing? Great knock by Arch. Merrick, thank you. I saw that you liked the picture on Instagram where I was delivering some mattresses. So I saw that you like it, Merrick. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Merrick. Thank you for the like, Yes, so you can check out my Instagram page and you will see where. And that is what I'm asking. Please donate to the hurricane relief effort. This time we are targeting Jamaica. Next time you may never know because we are not really a Jamaican community. We are based in Jamaica, but we are not really a Jamaican community. And the next time we may be targeting another country that is hit by another hurricane. So please, donate to it and let us make this a big, big thing. Let us make this a big thing. Yes, Urban Thomas, well played, Arch. And you, Urban Thomas, have been here with me from morning. They are looking at the ball again. This time they don't show it to the umpire. The umpires need to check the ball. The umpires need to check this ball. I said it before Arch got out, and I'm more serious now. The umpires need to check this ball. Because all of a sudden, this ball is just darting all over the place. All over the place, all of a sudden. And so who is that? Someone is leaving the field. Is it Wokes? So Wokes has broke down. Or is it Wood? It's Wood. Was it Mark Wood that leaving the field? That looks, they all look alike. So yes, it's Mark Wood that is leaving the field. So after bowling one delivery, but he walk off, so maybe it's probably cramp. They're not taking any risk, just like how we are not taking any risk with Shamar Joseph. And I need to follow. So Atkins comes in, bowl to older in behind, steers it out into backward point. They go for a single. The return comes in at Jason Older end, but they are through. And so he moves up to 11. So he was a stretching there. He probably just feels something is hamstring and decided to go off instead of, aggravating it. So let's see. Hope that is nothing serious, but I think they made a good decision to get him off. Now let's just watch this ball from Atkinson. And after this delivery, I want to say something. Well, I've been saying a lot. I've been rambling a lot. Ball to Da Silva, beaten outside the half stump on the bounce to the keeper. There is no run. 3-10 for 5. One of the big advantage for West Indies keeping the England bowlers in the field all day, hope they do, hope we don't collapse now, is that they get mileage in their legs. And so if you can keep them in their field up towards lunchtime tomorrow, that work is going to take a toll on them for the next test match. Ball to Da Silva, and he cuts this to the man at backward point, and there is no run. You get the point I mean? Because they are not machines, And even machines break down, even machines need to be serviced. They are human beings. So one of the good things about keeping a team in the field, they have to do the work. And so it's a shorter recovery time for them when they have to work so hard between tests. And if West Indies was all out by T today, ball to Da Silva, edge, pass, third split down to the boundary for 4. Let's see the replay of that one traveling the air. Atkins pitched up. Da Silva into the drive, edge wide of third slip, down to the boundary for 4. 3-14 for 5. I'm just looking to see the replay of that one travel in the air. But he drives at it. It wasn't that. It was that a chance any at all. It wasn't a chance. Yes, we need another big partnership. We need another big partnership. I agree with you, Winston King. Ball to Da Silva and he pulled this away. Through mid wicket. It's going to run into the boundary just about now for four. Atkinson is pulled away down to the boundary for four. That is the good thing. That is one of the biggest advantage to have the bowlers in the field all day. Look at that. There was nothing on that delivery. He's getting tired. It's time to cash in now. And with Wood off the park, if he cannot come back tomorrow morning and West Indies, these two can bat out the rest of the day's play, you don't wish these things for anybody, for anyone. You don't wish it. But I'm just showing you the advantage of just batting long. Work on the bowler. If West Indies had all out by T today, Wood would still be fit. You wouldn't believe in the park. You would not see him coming off the park. So that's one of the things. Jason Holder to take strike. Let me see. Comes in now. Hold to Holder dab that one outside the half stump, no edge. Come on, Holder man. What is going through Holder man? You just don't have to play at those deliveries. For God's sake, Jason Holder, you do not have to play at those deliveries. Just allow them to go through, for God's sake, man. Allow it, man. Sure. Walks over the wicket. He's in, ball to Holder, and Holder clipped this off his pad. No, it didn't make contact. It cannon into his pad. That one looks straight to me, I'm surprised they didn't appeal louder, unless probably got some inside edge. But that one looks straight to me. Who are the best wicket-keeper batsmen you have seen for West Indies? Mine is Jeffrey Dujan. Da Silva have a terrific attitude and vitality. Focus on a test match cricket. He's a credit to West Indies. Okay, thank you for your opinion. Rich Poo Sports. Let's watch. Walks to Holder and Holder taken on the pad. Loud appeal, not outside the umpire. Hyde. Ben Stokes is saying it's high. They say that it is high. Ben Stokes is saying that it looks high. That was a loud appeal, but it looks very straight to me. And he's also saying it's missing the leg stump. I would have gone up for that one, Let's see. Missing leg stump. Thank you, Rich Pub Sports. Very interesting. And again, this is conversation topic, and it could cause a conversation. Walks to Holder and Holder. You can see him there. Just step out of his crease, turn that one into the onside, down backward of square leg. The fielder and the square leg boundary has work to do, and in the meantime, they come back for two. West Indies 320 for 5 in over number 77. There's 13 overs remaining after this one, but I doubt we'll get more than 5 of those. But England doesn't matter if they are fine their entire match fee. They don't matter about this thing. So Rich Post Sports, very interesting topic to discuss. Hold to Holder defends, and there is no run. I think Jeffrey Dujan is probably the best I've seen also. I don't necessarily know Charlie X if it's a sandpaper gate. Maybe it's a fingernail gate. But I would definitely like to see the umpire. I would definitely like to see the umpire. Wood has been chopped. Ball to Holder down the leg side. He turns this into the onside, and there's a single. This person said Wood has been chopped. Explain that more to us, please. I don't quite get it. And so Well, they're really beating Ola. Dennis Barnaby said Ola is flirting. Truth set you free saying what is Older doing all game. And so he's saying is Older playing cricket. You know, I fear we have seen the best of Jason Older as an all-rounder. Agree? Yes. In my opinion, he has. But I always would I have played him in this test? No. Am I supporting him in this test? Yes, because he's playing and he's represented the West Indies, and I'm supporting the West Indies. But let's see. Over the wicket, ball to Older, and he opened the face of the bat. It runs down to third man. They got a singer. He moves up to 15. That Silva comes into strike. He's on 12. So Older is really getting a flogging in this chat. Chu set you free saying Older should retire and allow Sinclair to come in. Mr. Casanova is saying the longer these guys bat too, the more rest our bowlers get also. That's another very good point, Mr. Casanova. The longer they bat is the more rest our bowlers get also. Ball to the Silva and his forward defense out into the offside, and there is no run. So that is, you're spot on, Mr. Casanova. Not only are the English bowlers have to be working hard and stay all day on their legs in the field, and hopefully have to come back tomorrow and bowl for at least another 2 hours, hopefully 3 hours. Not only that, but our boys are getting rest. Comes in now, ball to the Silva, and he whips this away down to the field on the square leg boundary. They got a singer. The score moves up to 323 for 5. West Indies trail by 93. So we are trailing by less than 100. Older is on 15, that Silva is on 13. I remember that when West Indies was trailing by 113, I said, and somebody said that we need to lead by 100. And the moment I said that we need to get the lead down below 100, I just have a sinking feeling that somebody was going to get out. Older just plays this one off the face of the bat to third slip, and there is no run. And that sickening feeling was the dismissal of Arch. He played well though, 120, good knock by Arch. So we are in the 78th over. It's left to see if England is going to take the new ball. I think they might just do, will they? Maybe, maybe not. Well, Ben Stokes and outside the half stump, he leaves that one alone. Well played, Older. Atkinson, Ben Stokes. Can Ben Stokes take the new ball? He may well do, Ben Stokes. But they are bowling 2 of the seamers right now. I think they were saving Atkinson to take the new ball, but because Wood has to leave the field and the ball is darting around so much, they didn't go with Bashir. Atkinson ball to Older. He flirts at that one again outside the half stump. It goes through to the keeper. And there is no run. 78 overs gone. Is this ball not swinging as much as it used to? That one, it moves after it passed the wicket, but that's a normal thing at Trent Bridge. The ball tends to do a lot after it passed the wicket at Trent Bridge. You will hear that from time to time. That's the situation. The ball do a lot after passing the wicket at Trent Bridge. But I'm wondering if this ball is not moving off the seam as much as it was earlier in the piece. I just think that it is not moving off the seam as much as it was. You can imagine that I'm a little tired, but I'm trying to see it through for the next 20 minutes. Jason Older is on 15. Da Silva is on 13. Please slash a like on the video though, and click on the subscribe button. And remember our hurricane relief effort. It's very important. And so, Hood has pulled his back again. Okay, all right. I'm not listening to the commentary, so I take it you are listening to the commentary. So thank you for that update. I hope not though, because he was stretching his hamstring. Ball to that Silva, and that Silva looking for a single, but it's straight to Medaf, and Older rightfully sent him back, and there is no run. It is hamstring. I saw him that he was stretching through set you free, but I probably you are listening to the commentary. Older will come good. He's just low on confidence. Well, Dennis Barnaby, the old West Indies wants him to come good. We really want him to come good because we want to win a test match and he's playing. Ball to the Silva, and that ball curve in the air. So it's still doing a lot. The ball is still doing a lot. After this over, there'll be one before the new ball. It's going to be very, very interesting to see if they're going to take that one. 19 minutes before the close of play, though. And Charlie X is saying, honestly, West Indies surpassed my expectation with the fight back today. I didn't know they would score 250. Ball to the Silva, and he cuts this away. Down to third man. He's going to run very close to the boundary. The fielder is giving chase, but it goes into the boundary now for 4. 4 more to the Silva. 3:27 for 5. The lead is now 89. So West Indies is trailing only by 89 runs now. I wish I could say the lead is 89. I wish that sometime tomorrow I'll be able to say the lead is 89. Good going here from the West Indies. 3:27 for 5. Da Silva is on 17. Jason Older is on 15. I have a trivia after this match, after this delivery. Walks to Da Silva, and he plays and misses. Probably just pull his back inside the line of the delivery at the last moment. Probably, just probably. Have you ever seen a batsman played and misses so often and don't get the edge? I'm just wondering. Older faced 57 deliveries. How many of those do you think that he have played and misses? 30, 35, and still don't get the edge? It's just a trivia. I'm happy that they never get the edge though. Da Silva leaves alone outside the half stump, goes through to the keeper. There is no run. Wokes is the bowler who is bowling over the wicket. 3:27 for 5. What is Older doing? That was a terrible shot. St. Ellen also said, good going, Older. Stay to the end. Very good comment. I really want it. Well, the first part of that comment is not so good because he's not really good going good. But the second part, we all want him to stay to the end. Da Silva defends as Oaks bowl over the wicket to him, and there is no run. 79 overs bowled, 3:27 for 5 is the West Indies. Mr. Casanova is saying that Wood and Archer is extremely fragile. If I was England, I'll only use them for ODI and T20. SOS music. You're not easy, you know. You're definitely not easy, SOS music. Hear the question that he's asking. Is the Silva button on a different wicket to Older? Go to Older beaten outside the half stump too. Woo! Wow. Leave Older alone. Leave Older alone. Because tomorrow, when he's on 100, I hope you're all here to celebrate the 100. Leave Older alone. Leave him alone. He's going to battle the rest of the day. Ball to Older. Older defends. Solid in defense. Looking at single. Not on. 327 for 5. Naya TV 758 Kalonji. Sir Curtly Ambrose was the master at missing the edge consistently. That is true. Merrick is saying that Older is not disciplined enough to stop playing away from his body. True again. Ball to Older and Older places down to mid-on. They go through for a single. Older is on 16. Da Silva, who's on 15, comes into strike. The score is 328 for 5. 328 for 5. We're at over number 80. At the end of this over, the new ball, the second new ball will be drew. And the issue of discipline, it's clearly a discipline issue. And what is happening is that he's probably not zoning. He's probably not concentrating singularly on what he's doing. His mind is probably all over the place. And it's very important that he reins in and just try and focus. Just focus, just get the discipline. Get a clear mind. He needs a clear mind and focus. Da Silva looking to drive. He gets the inside edge of the bat. It goes down to mid-on, and there is no run. Atkins to the bowler, who's bowling over the wicket to Da Silva, who's at 17. Dennis Barnaby is saying that from this position, if we don't collapse from here, then we should have a lead. I think so too. Dino Chin, well, I'm not good at emoji and I don't usually know what they mean. Da Silva plays down but the outside of the pitch, the bowler field in his follow through, and there is no run. 328 for 5. One delivery to come before the new ball is drew. Jason Older, leave the ball outside your off stump. Yes, he needs to do that. Carlton Plummer is saying, is it Older playing against England or the West Indies? You see these, these are sarcasm always, cheer me up. Da Silva took that one off his hip and it goes into mid-wicket. They go for a single. The score is now 329 for 5. So after 80 overs, West Indies are 329 for 5. The lead is now 87. Jason Older is on 16. Da Silva is on 18. Luck is with Mr. Older. and SOS is saying, another question, Cricket Forum. Is there a magnet on Older bat causing his bat to follow the ball? Probably. Probably. So as the second new ball being taken, it's left to be seen. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I didn't quite last the next 10 minutes, but the voice is going and I want to save it for tomorrow. So it's a pleasure being here with you. Please donate to the Cricket Forum Hurricane Relief Effort. There's a lot of links all over the place. Have a great day, everyone. See you tomorrow morning.